the WWE's King and Queen of the Ring premium live events this Saturday. I've already done a prediction video about the actual King of the Ring and Queen of the Ring tournaments. I do have to make a small revision on one of those predictions after watching Raw, but there are plenty of other matches on the show, which are very interesting. I'm excited for, and some of them are not that predictable. So let's do predictions for the King and Queen of the Ring 2024 PLE. Welcome to Silo Voice Wrestling on YouTube, the Silo Voice Wrestling podcast from Silo Voice Studios in Montreal. I'm Jason C. McLean. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and of course, ring that bell for notifications. I am recording this in the afternoon on May the 21st, 2024. Last night on Raw, the ring general Gunther made his way to the finals of the King of the Ring, and Lyra Valkyria made her way to the finals of the Queen of the Ring. I predicted Lyra Valkyria would beat Io Sky. Excellent match, by the way. I also said that Nia Jax would somehow get by Bianca Belair, probably through nefarious means, and that Nia and Lyra would meet in the finals. Despite an impressive run, I don't think Lyra is going to become Queen of the Ring in her first month on the main roster, so I think we're looking at Queen Nia Jax. That was the prediction I made in the last video, and that still stands. On the men's side, though, I thought Gunther was going to win from the very start. In fact, I thought the whole tournament was created to give him a chance to become King of the Ring. But at the last minute, I saw a possible bloodline angle, and I thought there would be a little bit of Drew Ex Machina or Drew X McIntyre happening, getting Gunther disqualified, and Jey Uso would win. That didn't happen. So I'm now, as I said in the other video, if what happens on Raw isn't what I said, I reserve the right to change my final prediction for that. So I now predict that Gunther is going to go all the way, and he's going to be fighting Randy Orton. Because Gunther versus Tama Tonga just seems weird, but Gunther versus Randy Orton's a dream match. I don't think they want Randy to lose, but I don't think they want Gunther to lose either. So it's really exciting. Randy would have a chance to win, but I predict Gunther is going all the way. But now, beyond the tournament matches, the Intercontinental Champion Sami Zayn is defending his title in a triple threat match against Chad Gable and Big Bronson Reed. If you've watched any of my other videos, you probably know I'm a huge Sami Zayn fan. In fact, a lot of times I'm wearing a Sami Zayn t-shirt. Ironically, this is the first video I'm wearing another wrestler's t-shirt, a new CM Punk t-shirt. And yes, I'm fully aware of the irony of wearing a CM Punk t-shirt when talking about a Saudi show, but this is about in-universe stuff. This is almost kayfabe. It's not about real-world politics on these videos. So I won't be talking about that. But speaking of the location, I'm a huge Sami Zayn fan, and I'm a Montrealer. Sami Zayn's incredibly over in Montreal. He's also incredibly over in Saudi Arabia. And that's one of the reasons why I don't think he's going to lose the Intercontinental title. I also don't think he's going to lose it on his second big defense. The first one was on Raw. This is his first PLE defense, so I think he's retaining. But I think the story is mainly going to be about Otis. As we all know, Otis apologized to Sami for cheating for Gable, even though at first he refused to do so, and then Gable thinks it's just a trick. Anyways, I think Otis either might mess up by, for example, taking out Bronson Reed, and then Gable doesn't get up yet, or Gable gets distracted by him and Sami pins Bronson Reed, or maybe Otis actually doesn't help out Chad. And I think Bronson Reed's the one who's taking the pin. I think Otis is going to be part of the story, but I think the match leading up to that's going to be incredible. It's, Sami Zayn and Chad Gable can go, and Bronson Reed can go as well, too. I think it's going to be a really good match, a really exciting match. Otis is going to play a part, and Sami Zayn is going to retain, but it's not over between Zayn and Gable. It's probably going to be Zayn and Otis first, and then maybe Zayn and Gable. My prediction anyways. Now, we have the Women's World Champion Becky Lynch defending against challenger Liv Morgan, a.k.a. the next stop on the Liv Morgan Revenge Tour. And I think this is the one where she will actually win the Women's World Championship. She's going to win it through nefarious means. I think actually Dominic Mysterio, maybe even Finn Balor and JD are going to help out as well, too, because we've been getting the little hints of her talking to Dom. There was a little bit on the camera on the last Raw when I think Jey Uso or someone was coming out, was arriving at the arena. You see Finn, I believe, and then Liv get out of the same car. I think she's ultimately going to take everything away from Rhea, and including like her man, Damian Priest, though, is probably going to turn babyface at this point, or at some point in the near future. I don't know how quickly the whole thing with Judgment Day is going to happen, but I think at least with Dom is going to somehow cheat, distract the ref, and Liv is going to win. Now, Becky's been a good champion so far, but she wasn't really supposed to be champion in the first place. I mean, this was sort of like a call up, like, hey, we need you right now, as a way to have Liv actually win it in a pretty big match, and then really build excitement for Rhea's ultimate return when Mommy comes back and takes care of Liv. But I do think it's going to be a good match, a solid match. I think Becky's almost going to win, but I think through the fair. And Liv's going to do well in the match as well, too. She's going to look good, but there's going to be some shady business that happens, and Liv is ultimately going to walk away with the Women's World Championship. So there's one title change, no title change in the Intercontinental match, and no title change in the main event either. The undisputed WWE Champion, the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes, defends against challenger and United States Champion Logan Paul. Funny thing is, I would have been predicting a title change in the main event if the United States Championship was also on the line. Remember, it was supposed to be champion versus champion, title for title, till Logan changed that. That would have made the match a lot more interesting and a lot more unpredictable. We would have been deciding between, is this going to be a schmoz finish with a bunch of people interfering, double DQ, double count out or something, where no titles change hands, or would Cody retain his undisputed WWE Championship, but also win the United States Championship, become a Grand Slam champion, and probably a week later vacate it, and it would be up for grabs in the tournament. And I think LA Knight might win that tournament, or Logan might win it back and then defend. Anyways, that would have been interesting. But now with Cody versus Logan, I mean, yeah, there's a slim chance that they might really try to piss everyone off by having Logan Paul win and Cody getting it back soon. But no, Cody Rhodes is retaining. It's going to be an exciting match, a very fast-paced match. There's definitely going to be some interference. The Brax Knuckles are going to make an appearance or two. Who knows exactly how that's going to play out, but I definitely believe this is too soon for Cody Rhodes to lose the Undisputed Championship, so he's going to win. And there you have it, my predictions for the 2024 King and Queen of the Ring Premium Live event. And I'm not making another video after SmackDown airs and before the 1 p.m. Eastern start time. So if something different happens on SmackDown, like if Bianca Belair wins or Tama Tonga wins, I'm just going to still stand with my original prediction. Because at that point, it shouldn't be changed. But what do you think of my predictions? Do you agree? Do you have different predictions, different thoughts? Do you agree with some, not others? Let me know, of course, in the comments. Follow at Silo Wrestling on X, at SBS Reviews on Instagram and Facebook, and me at Jason C. McLean on X and Instagram. And of course, remember to like, share, subscribe, ring that bell for notifications. I'll catch you next time on Silo Voice Wrestling. For Silo Voice Studios in Montreal, I'm Jason C. McLean.